and he was just creepy as fuck looking. Hi guys, so today I watched Brainscan. Finally! It is a very interesting film, and it definitely was better than some other films I watched this month, so I was super stoked about that. It seems like these 80s classics really take my heart and like are the films that I really want to watch during this Halloween season or just during October, just because those are the ones you reach for when you want like classic horror. But this film is a little bit different, even though it is classic, I would say, or more iconic. This film is actually about a boy who's like super depressed. He lives alone and he's ordered this game that's called Brainscan, and it promises to give him the most terrifying experience on earth. And then obviously, as these films go, as horror movies go, when he plays the game, he can't tell the difference anymore between reality and real life. And this is one of those films that have those bits where you're not sure if what's happening is real or like is it fake, is it fantasy, is it reality. Pretty much the computer that he plays it on, I think it's on a computer. Yeah, it was a computer. It's meant to use like radioactive waves or like the video rays to, it's so stupid, to make an ultra reality game for him. So he's within the ultra reality. It's pretty cool, I have to admit. I'm surprised this hasn't been done before. I definitely see relations between this one and the movie I watched the other day called Salvage. The fact that it was like a dream within a dream. And also a little bit of the same between this and Nightbreed, only because it has some really, well, the main like villain kind of guy, the guy from the video game is super outlandish, and he kind of reminds me of Drop Dead Fred. I don't know if you guys remember that or know what I'm talking about. And he's like a super animated character. I mean, like animated in his expressions, obviously not animated. It does have that amazing 80s feel to it, but something that I wasn't expecting is it has this kind of feel about the depression that the kid is going through, and it's just like a really gloomy, sad story for parts. And normally you don't get the main characters like that. It was just very like somber. It was almost like he was misunderstood, and it was just kind of sad. And it was really gave you like a feeling that there was nothing else for him to live for. So I don't know, it was like a depressing feel, but it was cool because it was just like a different kind of take on like the 80s classic character of the boy next door. As you guys can imagine, this film has a lot of 80s special effects, which I love. Kind of like, what's that movie, Shocker? One of the first movies I reviewed, actually. It's got all that kind of cool 80s cheesy jazz, and they do some really cool stuff towards the end with the main character. His name was Tricky, I believe. Was it Tricky? Sorry, his name was Trickster, and he was amazing. He was really good and perfect person to cast for it, and he was just creepy as fuck looking. Really good idea, executed pretty well, and for that I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I thought it was an original idea, I thought it was done well, and I really like the aesthetic of it. And I just want to note here that there is a bonus scene like 2 seconds into the credits, but if you turn off your TV really fast you might miss it, so make sure you watch for that if you haven't seen it yet. What did you guys think of this movie? Have you seen it? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Stay spooky, bye!